Greetings and welcome to Theology, Geek, Fitness. I'm Jonathan Pritchett, and in this video, I'm going to discuss the Warrior Shed. Note that I said I'm going to discuss it. I'm not going to review it because I don't actually own the product. But I was looking at this because I get ads for this in my Facebook feed, and I get ads in my Facebook feed for a whole lot of products because ever since COVID shut down the gym, I went looking for alternatives that I could use to continue training at home. And so when you're searching online on Amazon or on various websites, curiously enough, ads for things that you were looking for anywhere but Facebook start popping up in your feed on Facebook. Go figure. So I've been getting these ads for over a year now, and this one keeps coming up, and for some reason it always catches my attention in two different ways. One, I actually love the concept of the Warrior Shed. It's just a pull-up bar, some resistance bands, and a set of gym rings. One thing that irritates me about the Warrior Shed is that it costs $169.95. It is ridiculously overpriced for what it is. Now, I'm all for free market. I'm all for capitalism. I'm all for people making a profit. But given that it's a free market, I'm also going to show you some alternatives that you can get instead of ordering from the Warrior Shed, because it's not worth it to get that stuff from them. Because the pull-up bar is a pull-up bar that you can find. Various companies have branded this kind of pull-up bar. I have a pull-up bar similar to the one that you can get in Warrior Shed. I paid, I think, $10 and change for it on eBay. Got a really good deal on it. But you can buy them brand new that are either straight bar like that, or like mine that the wide grips kind of angle down. And mine has a little hook in the center that you can attach things to. It goes for about $18 and change to $19, $20 and change. You can find pull-up bars almost exactly like that. Is it the same quality? Likely. They're all likely produced at the same place. Same with the resistance bands that you get from Warrior Shed. I don't know where they got those bands. I don't know how much their costs were, but you can find those same red, black, purple, green band sets for dirt cheap anywhere on eBay. Some of them are going to be molded. Some of them are going to be layered. But, you know, they're just a set of 4 bands. And then you can find gym rings on Amazon.com. I have gym rings that I got for $30 at Academy Sports. And the bands that I've bought, because I needed a pair of handles, but I ended up buying a full set of bands that came with handles from Garage Fit. I did a review in a prior video. That costs like $30 and change. It's regular price $59.99, but as of the time of the video, it's still on sale for $30.99, which is just a few bucks more to get the bands and the bag along with the handles than just buying the handles themselves. So it's a really good deal. So recommend that. The Warrior Shed does not come with a door anchor. And seriously, I always harp on this, but even $15 Amazon bands, made in China, white label stuff that everyone slaps their label on, probably like these Warrior Shed bands. A lot of those kits come with a terrible door anchor, but at least something. But, you can get a door anchor from Amazon for around $5.39, the kind that I like. So if you were to buy a pull-up bar similar to the Warrior Shed, the resistance band kits that I reviewed earlier, a door anchor and set of rings from Academy Sports for $29.99, you're looking at a total cost of $84.57 as opposed to $169 and change. That's a huge difference for the same stuff. Now, again, I really like the concept. I am not a minimalist when it comes to equipment that I use to exercise. I like the resistance bands. I like some of these products from Bosu. They're selling them now. They bought out Surge Strong Performance something company that I bought the Hydro Balls, and it was called the Storm 60, but now it's called the Surge 60 now that they've rebranded it at Bosu. But I like that. I like weight vests. I like suspension trainers. I like all kinds of stuff. I like my Liebert parallel bars and my parallels. I like all kinds of stuff. Sandbag, whatever. Uh, but if I were a minimalist, I could go for something like this. This warrior shed, because you know resistance training with bands have done just as well for me as weights. I love to do pull-ups, my favorite exercise, chin-ups, stuff like that, and something to do dips on. I'd be set if I wanted to go that route, as long as I also had a door anchor, which they don't give you for whatever reason. Warrior Shed, that's a big mistake on your part, because there's a lot of exercises you can do with a door anchor that just opens up so many options with resistance bands, because you have resistance in any plane, because the resistance comes from the band. So with a door, you have all sorts of ways you can set it up, underneath the door, over the top of the door, and all along the side of the door. So everyone, if you're going to do bands, start selling a door anchor, or just include it, because I mean, really, it's not that much. If they're selling them for $5.39 on Amazon for two bands in a pack, I mean, two anchors in a pack, you can toss one in for free, because it's likely costing you 15-20 cents at the most. Anyway, so for $84.57, you can get the exact same thing if you bought it at separate places. So, love the concept. It's great. I could get by, continue to build muscle, get great workouts, work my legs, my chest, my back, my arms, my core, my shoulders, all of it. Great workouts with bands and a pull-up bar and a set of rings. You can do so many different things between calisthenics moves and just regular suspension training. But I actually have a hard time doing ring dips, and I can do dips for days on a dip station, but I'm still getting used to working with rings. I haven't been working with them for very long. And if you actually wanted to go that route, the dip station at Academy Sports is only $20 more than rings, but you could get the rings and the dip station and just kind of progress your way from the dip station to the rings and open yourself up. You could get both and still come under the $169.95 price tag of the Warrior Shed. And if you wanted to work your way up from kind of suspension training exercises with a suspension trainer with handles before you started using rings for those types of exercises, I've been using the Spry suspension trainer. It used to be called the Gravity Trainer, but now they call it suspension trainer. I bought one of those for $15. It's still, or $14.92. It's still the same price as it was pre-COVID, because I found one when that was one of the things that I could pick up at Walmart to do exercises at home on, and it's held up fine, and it's $15. So if you were to get everything you get in the Warrior Shed plus a door anchor, you could get all that for $84.57. If you wanted to add a dip station and a cheap, admittedly, but still pretty good quality suspension trainer before you start trying to do suspension training exercises on the set of rings, because the handles are easier on your hands. The handles on this Spry suspension trainer rotate, as you move. So you kind of work your way up to using rings for all those exercises. You're still at $149.48, which is cheaper by $20 and some change than getting this Warrior Shed. So, like I said, it's a great concept. If you're a minimalist, you can still put the same kind of kit together for way less, or you can add some other little things to it, like a dip station and that suspension trainer from Walmart, and you're still $20 less than what you'd spend on this Warrior Shed. So just putting that out there. Warrior Shed, I'm not trying to rain on your parade. I don't know how much of these pull-up bars you bought, but the fact that you're still selling this for $169 now, during the pandemic where things were hard to get a hold of, I understand, because everyone was sold out of everything, and you probably had some stuff on stock. stock, but you're still selling this for $169.95, and it's absolutely ridiculously overpriced right now, considering the fact that you can put the same kit together. And like I said, I don't know who your manufacturers are, but just looking at it and having ordered stuff like this in the past and getting comparable type things, I doubt it's better quality than the things I'm recommending here as alternatives. And if you want to prove me wrong, you can get in touch with me and send me a complimentary thing, and I'll review it, you know, to see if this is just cheapy band, made in China, white label stuff that they slapped your logo on, or, you know, are they molded? Are they layered? You don't say on your website, so who knows? What's the difference between your pull-up bar that's made exactly like, or almost exactly like the ones that I can recommend on eBay, or the one I have here, where the wide grips are angled down a little bit instead of straight across like yours? You know, I'm happy to do that, but I don't think that you're going to take me up on this offer, and not just because I have almost relatively few, anyway, subscribers compared to other people out there that could promote your product, but also because you know that I'm probably right, that your stuff is comparable or maybe not even as good. But like I said, I loved your concept. This is a great concept, but it's ridiculously overpriced, and you can find as good or perhaps even better, and even if you like more, for still less money. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you like this kind of content or some of the other content on the channel, be sure and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when we upload more videos. If you want these videos to look better than they look now, because right now our videos look like they were made for YouTube back in 2007, even though it's 2021, consider becoming a patron, because all that money is going to be reinvested into the channel, whether it's buying higher quality production stuff or it's buying stuff that people want me to test out and review. All of it's going to go back into the channel, so I'm not trying to get rich off this. I have a day job, obviously, and other YouTube channels. So anyway, if you want to help out and do that, consider becoming a patron. There's a link in the description, but it's patreon.com/Theology Geek Fitness. So also, if you're a patron, you can see my workouts. I record them, the ones, my current routine. I put those videos, full-length videos, are available for patrons, so they want to follow along. Thankfully, there's absolutely no volume, so you can listen to what you want, whether it's a podcast. If you're a theology geek, you listen to theology or apologetic type podcasts, or if you want to listen to your own music, you have that option, because my videos have no audio, so you're not going to have to hear me be annoying and saying things like, and 1, 2, keep going, 4, my abs are on fire, 6, you got this, 8. No, there's going to be none of that annoying stuff. So you can just watch the video and follow along while you're listening to whatever you like, instead of obnoxious trainer guy, because I'm not a trainer. You're just watching me work out. You can pop popcorn and just sit there and watch it and laugh at me and say, oh, his form's terrible, whatever you want to do. Or you can follow along and get in shape, because I'm in pretty decent shape for a man in his mid-40s. So anyway, hope you like the channel, and I hope you like this video. Hope you find it helpful. And thank you for watching. God bless. See you next time.